Hi there, Dave here, that Foreign Bloke in Udon Thani, Thailand. We are just back from Bangkok. It's Sunday afternoon, 4th of March, and we are stopped in Mumon on the way back to the farm to get something to eat at the market. Yeah, Jow's starving, and I'm not sure quite what we've got home to eat, and I didn't fancy having to start making food and stuff, so I think I'm going to buy a chicken from the duck guy, a ready-made chicken. Back on the market, Bangkok's great, but Udon Thani can't beat it. Home sweet home. I forgot it was a vegetarian day for Joe today, so I just got half a chicken for my dinner because can't eat.
Cái quả này vẫn đèn qua là đènจ้ะ
Right, back to the farm. See how our dogs are getting on, and our ducks and everybody else. I popped into Jow's aunt's house because that's Jow's moped there, and I left my computers here to be, well, one's a laptop, one's a small mini PC, the one that I normally use, my mini PC. Left them here to safekeeping because I didn't want to leave them at the farm because there's a lot of break-ins and whatever, even though we got the dogs. So Jow's going to ride a moped back to the farm and fetch my PCs. Right, we're back on the farm and we had a bit of a flood. A breakage in the water pipe there while we were away. So Jow's brother-in-law turned off the water, so but we did have a bit of a flooding. The problem was that the water was off. They'd been doing jobs in the village there, and I think there was a bit of air and high pressure and what have you when they turned the water back on. It's been on and off for a couple of days. I'd say a few days before we went away. Anyway, all's good. I'll just have to do a bit of a plumbing job tomorrow. He's bodged it up for now, and we have a stop valve where the water comes in that comes this way to that tap, so I'll get that fixed probably tomorrow. But yeah, it's nice to be back despite a few problems. Well, good morning, Monday morning, and I've got plenty to do and I don't feel like doing anything at the minute. I'm so tired after our weekend in Bangkok. Didn't want to get up this morning, and I've been going at a super slow pace ever since. We need to go and do some shopping for some bread and milk and some grocery things, but not sure whether I've got the energy for that at the minute, but we carry on and see how we get on. Right, good morning. It's Tuesday morning. I didn't get up and go out with the puppies again this morning. Jow took them out. Jow's been up since early doors, watering a vegetable garden. I'm suffering from exhausted, just total fatigue after our trip to Bangkok, and obviously combined with my health situation, that can be a bit much. Thing with Bangkok, I've always found, even before I was ill, that Bangkok is so intense. It really is so intense. I always found it a bit much, and to be quite honest with you, apart from the food, which I wouldn't swap for the world, Thai food, Eastern food, it's the best. But apart from the food, if I was going to choose, if I had to choose to live in a city, I would choose Tokyo over Bangkok any day of the week. Just a totally different vibe. But it's a bit of fun to go to Bangkok. 2 days is enough, and has always been enough for me. And that's the way it is. I'm not a great fan of Bangkok. Like I say, I find it a bit too intense and a bit too much, really, and the air's crap as well. Alright, I'm going to try and get this leak sorted. Oh no, the leak. There's damage to the water pipe. Unfortunately, the water pipe's a bit squiffy along here, as you can see, because of this nest, termite nest that I took the pipe round it, but I think a dog probably has trampled on that there, where the black stuff is, and the water leaked when it came back while we were away. So I'm going to cut out this jiggly pokery bit and just try and run a straight piece there instead and make it less likely to be damaged. So let's see what we can come up with. And just like that, it's fixed. I need to stop Lotus coming through the fence though, so he's not trampling on it. There's a hole here behind his bench, and there's also a hole in the fence he comes through, so we need to block them off. But otherwise, that's fixed for the time being. Yeah, that breeze that you get at this time of the year, Lom Woi Woi, is very welcome, I have to say. It's hot now. We're into the hot season and it's just getting hotter and hotter. Yeah, when that breeze blows like that, even though it's a bit like a hairdryer sometimes, it is rather nice. Very good Wednesday morning to you. Middle of the week. Little lördag, small Saturday they call it in Sweden. Not sure why, but yeah, another week is passing by. I was looking in my app that I count my steps on and what have you. And we've been here, this is our 17th week that since we came back to Thailand. So yeah, 17 weeks since we were in Japan. And we're going to be here until the beginning of June. So we've got about another 3 months. And then we'll be away June, July, August, September and October, or the rest of June, depending on which day exactly we leave. Time flies when you're having fun. Not looking forward to the thought of going back to Sweden, but it's something we've got to do. So anyway, more about that later on. Not thinking too much about it now just yet. What's on the cards today? Not a lot, same as yesterday really, just working and trying to get my energy levels back up after not feeling great and a very draining trip to Bangkok. So managed to get a couple of jobs done yesterday, as you saw, so that was good. Not sure when we're going to get to go and do some grocery shopping. We haven't done any for like a week and a half and we're a bit out of everything, so we shall see, but probably won't be till Friday or the weekend. Anyway, I'll carry on. I'm taking the dogs out. I've done all their food. I'm a bit slow and a bit late, but it's the first time I've taken them out since we come back. Jazz taken them the last 2 days, so it's a step in the right direction, I suppose. Not sure if any of you remember this house, but Chow bought it 2 years back, and about the time I had a stroke actually, and she since sold it to her sister. She bought it because it was next door to where she grew up, but she sold it to her sister now. But we've got all our rice stored in the back of it, this house, so we've come to get rice to take to be milled for the ducks. We've so many ducks and they're eating like nobody's business. Alright, a couple of sacks all happening here. Chef. Nobody speaks quietly. She's not here at the moment. The girl who does the rice milling, so we leave the sacks. Job just put her name on the sack. We come back later and she'll have done it. It's very hot now. It's about 11ish and it's about 35 already, so it's going to be a hot one this afternoon. I was just down here by the vegetable field and I could hear a small frog shouting, and when I looked it had been caught by a snake, so I'll show you the gruesome scene of the snake eating the frog. And the snake's kind of hidden behind here now, with his prey still in its mouth. Yeah, so a bit gruesome I suppose, but that is the nature around us here on the farm. As I say, we've snakes, we've scorpions, we've all sorts of frogs, lizards, you name it, and that's just how they work. I don't like snakes and I don't like scorpions, but they're part of where we live, so we have to kind of put up with. Joe's just filled their water troughs and food bowls, so these are the big baby ducks. Right, we come up to the market in Mumon, and I'm not sure what's going on there with the chanting and what have you. There's a lot of people here today. I'm gonna get some fried chicken tonight. On there. On a good Thursday morning. So yeah, that was last night's market in Mumon. The market in Mumon is on a Wednesday, a Friday and a Sunday. Obviously it's a Sunday night where we get duck up, but it's a good market in Mumon there, and it gets quite busy. Mumon is about, it takes us about 5 or 6 minutes in the car from here. It's actually Tambon Mumon is where our house is, where I'm registered. It's not in the village of Mumon, but it's in Mumon district, which is like the next district to here. So yeah, that was Mumon. Thursday today, I don't know what's happening. Again, it's a bit like yesterday. What happens, and I'll let you know if anything exciting I see or do anything. Right, it's just gone 12, it's about 12:15 or so, and 12:30 maybe. 37 degrees it was just now. I just came back in the car. I've taken Jo up to the temple. She's gone to a funeral this lunchtime. But I'll show you what I'm doing. We had a load of stone and sand delivered for the concrete posts, and cement. Of course, they made cement to cement in the posts. There's a load of stone and sand left over. Most of the sand I've taken away already. I did that yesterday for the cat's toilet flop. She likes to go near the house, so I dug her out a place to go, because otherwise she was just doing it right in front of the house, which isn't very nice. But this stone, what I'm using it for, is over here. Now this is obviously falling down, and so this is only a temporary solution, but I thought I might as well use it while the going's good. Basically what happens is it gets extremely wet here when the rain falls, so I'm going to just put it along here where I walk to or from the car when it's been raining. Obviously this carport is it stays unnumbered. Probably next winter we will build a new one, or the idea is that I will build a new one there at the back. I'm not doing anything now because we're not sure whether we're going to be living on the farm next winter, or we may be living at the house. Those of you who don't know, the farmhouse was something that we built during COVID, because we spent a lot of time here, and we just had a tiang now, we had nothing else, and we thought to ourselves it would be nice to be able to stay on the farm. So it wasn't really the intention that we would live here, but live here we do nowadays. But the house needs taking care of. It's in a bit of a state, and we're probably going to be living there next winter and just coming out during the daytime to the farm. So I don't know what we're going to do in terms of building another carport and what have you. We may just make do with that as long as it's standing, which may only be this season until the rainy season comes, and by the time we come back it'll probably have fallen down, but we shall see. But between now and we go to Sweden, when it's wet, it would be good to have a bit of a path there so I don't slide around in the mud. Right, I've done a bit, but it's just too hot, so I'm giving that up for the time being. Soon be time for work actually. I'm going to go in and chill out. It's not much cooler inside than it is out, but we tend to not put the aircon on until about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we have it on in the evening. So in the daytime it's pretty hot in the house, but it's definitely hot outside here. Well, not long after I did that, I took a nasty turn, and I haven't been feeling very well all afternoon. It's now 5:30, and I've just come out for stretch my legs a bit now that the intense heat's died down, and the hot baking sun. Don't know whether I got too hot or... Alright, good morning. Oh, good morning. It's Friday morning. Didn't go out with the puppies this morning. Joe took them out. Not feeling well again this week. After I thought I was feeling better by Wednesday, but Thursday I wasn't good. So we should see. Today we're going to go and do some grocery shopping. We are in desperate need. And it's a bit cooler, thankfully. There's quite a strong wind blowing. And I think, from what I can see, it's going to be a bit cooler than it's been the last few days, which I can say is going to be welcome, because it just got a bit too hot. A famous sight, nearly every video we come down here, but I'm not going to bore you with the details. Grocery shopping. Right, only just got in here, but I'm already not feeling good. But it is Friday, so I've got the weekend to rest up. I need to obviously work today, but after that, so hopefully can rest up over the weekend and feel a bit better by next week. I don't know really whether it's what's up with me at the minute. Okay, done in here. Feeling slightly better at the minute, but we shall see. We're going to go down to Macro as well. So yeah. Alright, moved down to Muang Thong, the wholesale market one. I just dropped Jo off. She's gone in here looking for bananas for the puppies, and she wanted to buy cucumbers as well for the dogs, because they like cucumbers, but our cucumbers have just about run out. These poor banana salesmen are getting haggled to death here by Jo. Just bought a sack of papayas over there. I like this one. Don't know how many papayas in the sack. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So, sack of papayas, 80 baht. And I think to myself, how much we pay for one papaya in Sweden? About 200 baht. So, yeah. Expensive in Sweden. And we're looking for cucumbers, but we're not getting very far finding any. Time's running away from us a bit here, and I've got to get back, but we need Macro, and it's very busy today. Couldn't find a parking space, so we're not parked under the shady spots. We're out in the sun, but we didn't have time to be messing about. Anyway, we're going to go in here, then we're going to rush home. Oh, it's nice and cool in here. It was hot outside between getting out of the car and walking down here, but yeah, it's alright. Okay, back from macro and all that. Got changed into my farm clothes. I have different clothes when I go out than when I'm on the farm. And yeah, time for work. I feel a bit better now after that. I'm still not feeling great, but hopefully get on with my work, take it easy Friday, and then the weekend will be here. So put all the stuff away now and get on with the job. Good morning, Saturday morning, and we might be getting some rain. It's forecast for around these parts, but I'm not entirely sure that we'll get any. But just now during the morning, but it's cooler at least, which is good. As for me, I have been in bed for the last, I don't know how many hours. I didn't do anything yesterday afternoon. I couldn't work. And last night I was in bed all evening. I went off to a funeral here, and I didn't do anything. I'm feeling good at all this last couple of days. So not sure that I'm going to be doing anything this weekend, but if I am, I will show you it, obviously. But at the minute, it's a bit of a downer. Okay, it's about 11:30 now, Saturday morning. We have had no electricity for the last hour, which is a bit of a pain. A recurring problem, and one I wanted to sort out with getting some solar power, but to be quite honest with you, I don't think we'd get much energy today from the solar, as it's very, very grey. I don't think it comes over quite as grey on the camera as it really is, but it's grey. So my water pump isn't pumping, so that will tell you that it probably wouldn't do much for the house either. But if we had a bit of battery backup, I suppose it would be a help. But thankfully it's not hot, so we don't need to be inside with aircon and fans and all that. It's quite pleasant outside. Good morning, Sunday morning. Bit slow and a bit late. I'm out with the puppy dogs. Probably only about the second or third time this week, because I haven't felt like it. Did nothing all day yesterday. Haven't been feeling great since before we went to Bangkok, but Bangkok did for me really what little energy I had left. So I've been taking it very easy. I didn't work all of Friday, and Saturday I stayed at home all day, didn't go anywhere, didn't do anything. Joe went here and went there and did a few things. Today, don't know whether I will do anything or not. I probably will do the same and just try and rest and feel a bit better by Monday with a bit of luck. So I think I'm going to end the video here. Not a great weekly vlog, as nothing much has happened, but you know, that's how it is. I show you like it is, and life has its ups and its downs. But thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully a bit more coming up in the next video. As I say, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for those who support the channel through Buy Me a Coffee or membership. Thanks to everybody for commenting, liking, subscribing, sharing, and all the usual stuff. And yeah, I will see you all on the next one. Oh, and by the way, I'm not planning on getting this removed, so anybody who's got any smart comments can keep them to themselves. Right, that's it. Thanks. Bye for now.